What is the number one question the betrayed will ask themselves after they found out their spouse is cheating on them and they are considering taking them back? Will I ever trust them again? Well, the answer to that is yes, it's just not instant. It takes work, it takes awareness, it takes will. In today's video, I'm going to give you 3 powerful steps to learn to trust again after betrayal. If you are new, welcome. I'm Coach Michael. I am a 5-star Google-rated infidelity recovery specialist. I've personally been on both sides of infidelity as I was a serial cheater for over 15 years. And now I help couples from all over the world recover from infidelity and create new love stories for their relationships, if you will. Now, I don't ask for much, but before we begin today, if you could, if you are not subscribed, subscribe and hit that like button, for it helps me grow the channel and spread the message of how to rebuild the trust after betrayal. Now, to the question, will I ever trust again? That question comes straight from anxiety and overthinking. You think it the more you fuel it. You think, you get anxious. Then the anxiety starts to make you overthink again. I remember I lived in that cycle for years, but here's the truth. Your mind is only offering suggestions. You are the one that decides the conclusion. So instead of asking yourself, will I ever trust again? Try this. I know I will trust again, and I will when I decide to. You see that shift? That shift puts you back in control. One of the biggest blocks to rebuilding the trust is the fear of failure. Yeah. We start asking ourselves, what if they cheat again? What if it doesn't work out? What if my heart gets broken again? Those what ifs lead you down a dark, negative hallway. And more than likely, it's not going to lead to anything good. So when you notice yourself walking down that hallway, stop, turn around, and exit. Bring yourself back to the present moment, because that is when your healing can happen. Trust doesn't rebuild in one leap. It rebuilds one step at a time, little by little. It's like getting back into that pool you almost drowned in. You went in there before, you seen the waters weren't safe, so you got out very quickly, and now it is scary to get back in. So you don't jump in, you get in, step by step, little by little, at your own pace. So now here is your exercise. Ask yourself, what is one thing I can begin doing now to begin practicing trusting again? Maybe instead of checking their location every day, you start to do it every other day. Maybe instead of demanding proof whenever you have questions for them, practice believing them. Practice concluding. Step by step, moment by moment, staying in that present moment is how you rebuild the emotional safety. But trust can't grow in silence. It's going to take that intentional communication. So what I want you to do is set some time weekly to have some trust talks. A calm, safe space where the both of you can express your thoughts, your feelings, your worries, your insecurities with no judgment. It's not about catching anyone in lies. It's about reconnecting again and practicing trusting. How you learn to trust again is how you learn to do anything else in life. You practice. And when the open, vulnerable communication becomes consistent, so does the healing and so does the rebuilding of the trust. For always remember this, the past is very valid, yes, but the most important part of the past is who you become as a result of it. Right now, you are both learning and evolving and adapting and growing. So practice creating that safe space here and in here. Realize that you are choosing to trust not because you are naive, but because you are strong. A lot of people think if I forgive, that means I'm weak. The interpretation is, if I forgive, that means that what you did was okay. Or we go, I don't want to forgive you because if I forgive you, then you're going to think that what you did was okay and you're going to go back to your old ways. Is that really practicing learning to trust again? For remember, recovering isn't going back to who and how you were before. It is becoming even better than ever. You and your relationship are the best versions of yourself, as they say. Rebuilding yourselves and rebuilding your relationship from the ground up. If you and your spouse want a clear roadmap of exactly how to heal, discover your core issues of cheating, change, rebuild the trust, and fall back in love, take my online course, Stronger Together. It's a complete video program with PDF exercises included with sections for both the unfaithful and the betrayed. If you get it now, it's only 97 bucks. Plus, you get access to my free community where I am in there live every week answering your questions. This course has already helped so many people heal from infidelity, so get it now. If this video helped, please like, comment, subscribe, and other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Happy healing.